every wireless system carries its own intention. You feel it the moment you hold it, and even more once you record a few clips. We felt that when we tried the Rode Wireless Pro and the Blink500 B2 Plus side by side. One gives you a sense of security with backup features, and the other offers an easy approach with long battery life and light hardware. Both make sense for different reasons, so we want to talk about them without fluff. So let's get into this. And right away, the build sort of shapes the first impression. The Rode units look glossy and a little fancy, which does feel nice, though the finish stays slippery, which makes us pinch the transmitter carefully every time we pull it out of the case. You probably felt that same tiny panic when something expensive tries to slide out of your hand. And then here's the B2 Plus, and it feels almost weightless. The transmitters clip on instantly, and the magnets grab onto fabric with a confidence that surprises us each time. It does not feel premium in the same way, yet it feels friendly. So already both mics tell two different stories before we even power them on. Now, once we jump into actual use, the differences stretch further. The Rode transmission uses that Series 4 2.4 GHz system, which stays stable even when we step behind a pillar or walk around a car. And that near-zero latency codec keeps the audio clean when we drift a bit farther than we should. Now, the B2 Plus still reaches a rated 150 meters, which is plenty for normal shoots, and it stays solid in open areas. You will notice a little dip sooner if you walk behind obstacles, but nothing surprising for this price and size. So one gives you a sense of safety on busy sets, while the other handles real-world vlogging distance without trouble. Now the more fun part starts when we talk about the audio itself, because both systems have their own character. The Rode transmitter mic has a thicker tone with a smoother top end. We notice this right away when boosting quiet takes. It holds detail without bringing noise. This is where the 32-bit float recorder earns its keep. We talk softly, we talk loudly, and we never feel worried about blowing a take because we can recover almost anything later, and that relief matters more than people admit. Then we switch to the B2 Plus, and the tone changes. The built-in mic has more presence in the upper mids, which pushes voices forward, especially outdoors. It keeps dialogue clear even when you stand near traffic or a crowd. The noise floor stays respectable, though you will hear a little more room texture if you film in an echoey space, but this mic hits back with something Rode does not offer in the same way. Two-stage noise reduction. Weak mode keeps things natural, while the strong mode reduces steady noise, which helps if you shoot near roads or busy walkways. And on top of that, the two-stage low cut options at 75 Hz and 150 Hz let you clean out low rumbles quickly. So the B2 Plus takes a more corrective approach to audio, while Rode takes a more dynamic and let the hardware handle it approach. So both sound good, yet they serve two different workflows. If you want a polished, safe track that reacts well to post-production, Rode feels more reassuring. If you want instant clarity in chaotic spaces, the Saramonic tone helps quite a bit. And while we stay on this chapter, the depth of features also separates the two. Rode's internal 32-bit recorder with 40 hours of space per transmitter gives you the confidence to shoot without fear. It keeps a backup even when the receiver feed clips inside your camera. And timecode support shapes the whole system into a tiny professional tool. You line things up in post without tapping your forehead about drift or syncing. The B2 Plus takes a different route. It does not record internally at all, which is a limitation for critical work, though it introduces something very clever. The receiver can feed two devices at once, so you can shoot horizontally on your camera while your phone captures vertical content at the same time, and you get clean audio to both. That works almost like a backup system without internal storage. So yes, the approach differs, though the intent stays practical. The sound you're hearing now is from the Rode Wireless Pro. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the sound you're hearing now is from the Saramonic Blink500 B2 Plus. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And here, the B2 Plus walks ahead quietly. Each transmitter pushes up to 20 hours and the receiver reaches around 16. That's longer than most of the systems we've used in this size class. The case adds a bit more than one full cycle, which means you can film for days if you spread your sessions out. Rode moves in another direction with a 7-hour rating and a smarter case that charges everything twice and stays more protective. So Rode gives you structure, while Saramonic gives you endurance. And here, both systems show their design priorities here too. Rode relies on Rode Central for deep settings. It gives tight control over gain, safety channels, and even lav presets, though you'll need the desktop or mobile app to delete recordings. The locking TRS ports also make a difference because they stop lav cables from slipping out when someone turns suddenly. The B2 Plus keeps things simple with the OLED screen and physical buttons. The interface takes a moment to learn, yet once you do, you can flip through low-cut, output modes, or noise reduction without breaking your flow. You don't get deep software control, yet you do get enough essential options directly on the receiver, which makes quick adjustments easier on the move. Now when it comes to compatibility, both systems play well with cameras, phones, tablets, and computers. Rode includes lavs in the box, which feels generous because it gives new creators a straight path to a polished setup. Saramonic leans harder into mobile shooting with the USB-C and Lightning adapters that plug directly into your phone without adding bulk, so if you move between your phone and your camera often, the B2 Plus feels more immediate. And at this point, after using both, we notice a pattern forming. The Rode Wireless Pro wants to be part of a controlled workflow. You can trust it in interviews, run days of production with the float files, and keep your timeline neat with timecode. And the Saramonic Blink500 B2 Plus wants to live in fast-moving setups where you need long battery life, small gear, and easy dual-device recording. So if you ask which one is better, we would say neither wins in a simple way. Both win at different jobs. If you care about the safest audio possible, Rode gives you that comfort. If you value a lightweight kit with long battery life and a friendly price, the B2 Plus feels easier to recommend. We think both systems carry real strengths, but you should stay aware of what you need most as a creator. That was all. Thanks for watching. Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you found it helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more reviews.